Hello everyone, it's Monday, October 5th. I'm Charles Brown, Portfolio Manager with CB3 Financial here in Chicago. From COVID to clarity, this is CB3 Live, and as you guys know, this is the Monday Market Mashup. And I decided to wear a mask today because if the President of the United States could contract COVID-19, any of us can. So this is just a little homage to that. But the good news is the President's getting out, and that's for me, and I'm sure all Americans, a great sign. Be sure you guys subscribe to our channel. If you haven't done that yet, then click the little bell so you get all the alerts when we go live. And I tweet regularly now, and actually you will see on the next page, I tweeted during the first presidential debate, and I will be tweeting during the vice presidential debate because this particular one seems like it'll be one of the most important ones in my lifetime, given the condition of the president's health, which could have gotten very, very serious. But it looks like, as he is going to be released here Monday afternoon late, looks like that he's going to have a full recovery, and pretty miraculous actually in just 3 days or so. So we're excited about that, but certainly it puts into question what would happen in the line of succession. So I'm certain that this is the biggest speech or presentation of his life for Vice President Mike Pence. So some of you guys have asked me about my music mask. There it is. I'm wearing it during this little program today. So the NASDAQ, another fantastic performance, 26.3 on the year. Strong today, S&P up 5.5, Dow Jones down 1.5. This is year to date, obviously. The Russell still negative on the year. But I tell you what, almost 2% today on the S&P, and yet it's still underperformed the NASDAQ. It's keeping pace, but it's not keeping pace with the NASDAQ, meaning the S&P. It's keeping pace with its annual, so far this year, trajectory of just steady gains, but its outperformance just not there. The biggest performer today was the Russell. We're seeing the small caps starting to regain lost ground. And as I've said many times on these broadcasts, you really want to see all asset classes working together, even if they're not exactly at the same time. You want to see them working together to continue the dominance of this secular bull market. President Trump said he'd be leaving the hospital, as I just said, and I wanted to bring to your attention that one of the drugs that he's been using that's really helped in his miraculous recovery is Regeneron. And we own that stock in our CG program. Most of you guys that are watching this have CG with us, and we're happy about that. CG, the growth program, our benchmark that we've had for almost 10 years now, started in 2011, up 34.6 on the year as of yesterday, but today put on more than 2%, so we're close to 37% on this program. Real excited about that. Just for those of you guys that have been concerned about sticking with the stops and starts and volatility in this market that certainly experienced in March and then saw some, repeats of that in early September, we feel pretty confident now that the low is in for the year. As far as what's contributing to this performance, the infotech sector, consumer discretionary, we've added to our holdings in the industrials and communication services. Those are the big performers. After that, there's really not a whole lot of sector contribution except in healthcare, but that's been spotty. A lot of biotech contribution, but not too many other industry groups in there contributing. 2020 election, obviously so much on the line now with Judge Barrett's confirmation scheduled to go forward with a vote expected to take place on October 25th in front of the general election. That's even with several of the senators contracting COVID-19 over this past weekend. So much has happened since I saw you guys on Thursday. It's really kind of amazing. But the Senate, of course, is determined to keep this process moving forward, and I believe that they will. The debate, I don't even know what to say about this, on Wednesday night. I mean, there's just never been a more important event in Mike Pence's life, and maybe Kamala Harris's too. I don't have any expectation that there are going to be any groundbreaking revelations here, but I will be tweeting. Those of you that follow me on Twitter, and if you go to our website, if you don't have a Twitter account, you'll see those posted on our website, on Facebook, on Twitter, on LinkedIn. And I had several clients and just viewers of our program dialoguing with me during the last debate, but we'll look forward to that Wednesday night. So just reminding you, be sure you subscribe to us, okay? Also follow us on Twitter. And I will be promoting the debate again. I think it's going to be really interesting. I think Mike Pence is going to have to fend off some really strong attacks from Kamala Harris. And we'll see if he's up to the task. But that's what's going on in today's markets. Really appreciate you guys joining us here on this Monday. Such an interesting time. The election is 4 weeks from tomorrow. We'll be there with you all the way from COVID to politics to clarity. This is CB3 Live and the Monday Market Mashup.